exercises to add to your routine to achieve the ring Maltese, an insane, cool feat of strength. There's not a lot of knowledge out there, and I'm trying to shed some light on these topics, especially hard skills. If you weigh like an adult, you are tall, you have a wingspan, you don't live in your mom's basement, you don't weigh 60 kilograms, and where you're genetically freak and everything actually works. If you want to see something, if something works, you check the extremes. I weigh 83 kilograms and I perform these exercises with weight vest on me, so battle tested and proven. That's important. Jokes aside, those are exercises that you should add to your routine. After your main work, you perform the band assisted stuff, the partner assisted stuff. I have a lot of programming videos, you can check them out. How sets, reps, duration holds for the main high intensity specific work. Exercises you should add to your routine afterwards. This is part 3, and today we're actually talking about exercises to not perform, which I see them often performed but have close to zero carryover at all, I guarantee you. So if you want, before I get going, you can check the Bodyweight Tribe for affordable calisthenics programs, exercise tutorials, programming tutorials, nutrition recipes. And if you want to go one-on-one online coaching with me, check my services. All the links are in the description below. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And you can comment and ask questions. I will try to help. So exercises to not perform, to not waste your time on, which I found over time in my research. I always try to learn from the best. And I always send direct messages either on YouTube or Instagram to really advanced athletes or gymnasts, like professional gymnasts, what works, what's not, what's your ratio between that exercise and this muscle group, to really try to understand what works. And let me tell you the first one that actually does not have any carryover. I can't like put a knife and say this does that. That's the Maltese board press or Maltese holds on the board press. Exercise that is often recommended by elite gymnasts like Brandon Wynn and Jake Dalton and stuff like that. I can't take, the credit is where it's due. They are insanely strong, but in those gymnasiums they learn tons of exercises and from a young age, so you don't really have to pinpoint the exact exercise that works the best, that is most effective. As I told you, this is for adults, weighing like adults, walking from their home, trying to achieve insane feats of strength, 30 years old, not genetically freak for the average Joe. So the Maltese, I'm referring to, I'll perform them tuck because I don't have a place here in the video right now. So the holds or the presses, and obviously I can go full or straddle. But the point is, whenever you are reducing the lever arm, the longer that reduction in lever arm, no more is the bicep tendon a limiting factor or a highly limiting factor in the Maltese, which is actually the opposite of what happens when you hop on the rings. So we'll take that exercise, progress from tuck to straddle to full, from 1 to 3 to 5 repetitions, which happened for me. I was insanely strong at that exercise at one point. And then you hop on the rings and you fall for the mechanisms that you didn't address in those exercises, in that Maltese board press or board holds. They just do not target that. You hop on the rings. Whenever you try to link, boom, you just release the arm because that's the tendons trying to tell you they are not prepared. It's not because you're scared or anything. So the second exercise is to not perform, therefore, it is the strap assisted or the looped rings Maltese holds. Okay? First and foremost, before, and unlike really the, let's give them some credit, the board presses, you can put the arm in the angle, although it does reduces the lever arm, the angle that will be similar to which you will work the actual full lever Maltese on rings. The looped rings or strap assisted, if I were to pull my arm inside the strap and then push the rings, this forces your arm, since it's so short, to reach the center of mass, meaning it will be like extremely close. You have to squeeze it that way, which is not really how it will feel in the Maltese, where you spread it outwards more so depending on your wingspan and center of mass. The more the center of mass is lower, towards your glutes or legs, the bigger your legs, the more you have to bring the arms closer toward your body because the lower is the center of mass. So you have to really squeeze that in, and you're pushing from, so you have the same problem as the board press, but also now the shoulder angle is not similarly to the full ring Maltese. That's why I value the ring Maltese leans, the ring Maltese flies, more so than those type of specific exercises. They don't have carryover. I saw people that have 0 to none board presses, or at least not at all as much as people who can perform that for multiple repetitions or holds, like really impressive, but don't have ring Maltese at all. Okay, so this does not work as much. The lever arm, the full lever arm incorporated systems musculature. And you know, I made this mistake as well. Yes, I've changed my mind. I know I recommended these exercises before. It's not like it is a bad exercise. You will learn to activate your core and your legs and feel how it is parallel to the ground, but it's not as effective. Not as affecting. And then that's what we're here for. The margin gets very small when we're trying to learn A, those high advanced skills, but B, like I said, when you're an average Joe. So you have no place for like ineffective exercises. So that's part 3, that's exercise for the Maltese and exercise to not perform for the Maltese. We wrap up the Maltese series. See you next time.